Hey, welcome to Bina Vlogs, guys. Today we're making my favorite CHAPLI kebobs. So for this recipe, I'm using ground beef. You can use ground chicken, ground veal, ground lamb if you'd like. You can ground up whatever piece of meat you like. So in this case, I'm using a pound of ground fresh beef here. All the ingredients can be found in your cupboard. So I'm using one medium-sized onion and half a tomato. We're gonna slice it up and put it into our Nutri-Ninja bullet along with 3 Thai green chilies. There we go. And all we're gonna do is get it ready to be blended, pureed, mashed up. Just watch your hands. Put on your blender of your choice and mash it up. There it goes. Get it to a fine pulp. It really doesn't matter. Again, you can chop it up in a chopper if you like. Put it into your beef mixture, in your ground meat mixture. Get all those juicy bits out. Okay, we have 1 egg. We're just gonna crack that into it. The egg will help tenderize and soften the meat and help it sort of like an adhesive. Then we're gonna add 2 tablespoons of oil, probably something with not as much flavor. So for canola oil, vegetable oil, grapeseed oils are fine. 2 teaspoons of salt, 1 1/4 teaspoon of chili powder, 1 teaspoon of chili flakes. You got 1 teaspoon of ginger. You could put fresh ginger if you like. 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper, ground black pepper. 1/4 teaspoon of garam masala and 1/4 teaspoon of ground cumin. 1 tablespoon of ground coriander. And now 1/2 cup of fresh coriander leaves. Looks nice and colorful, looks ready to eat just the way it is, eh? Okay, just a side plate, we're gonna add a tablespoon of whole coriander into a mortar and pestle and 1/2 tablespoon of chili flakes. This is all optional. We're gonna just grind it up, mash it up, mash it up. Again, if you don't like this texture in your mouth, you don't have to skip, you can skip this part. Put in a separate bowl, keep it separate from the ground meat mixture. Okay, in the meantime, let's use our fingers and really get in there and get all those flavors nice and combined. This is important to, again, tenderize the meat and make sure that the flavors are all mixed, evenly distributed, all the spices especially. I'm gonna give it a good cover it up. Now when we're done, we're just gonna cover up with a lid and put it in the fridge for at least 30 minutes. With the oil of your choice that has a low smoke point. So I'm using canola oil. So get that oil in there. I'm using a non-stick pan, but again, it doesn't have to be. You guys, and then we're gonna take our mixture here, just a small ball. You can make as big as you like. Pat it all down. I like to keep mine's 1/4 inch thick. And again, the pan has to be medium to low. We're gonna take some of those seeds and chili flakes and just pat some on either side of the patty. Distribute them evenly and put them down and let those babies cook. Again, we wanna make sure, priority number 1 is that the meat is cooked thoroughly. And that's why we ask for a medium to low heat. With the extra meat, I'm just gonna put it away in a container between wax paper and they'll stay in the freezer like this for months, for another day, for another barbecue, for another burger, sandwich, whatever I want it to be. Okay, we're just gonna check to see as they become golden brown. Again, priority number 1 is to make sure the meat is cooked through. Try not to flip them as often, so let's give them a good flip. As you can see, they're starting to get a nice golden texture on them. And we're gonna let it keep going. Again, keeping the heat consistent. Okay, and it's ready to plate now. Nice and golden, just the way we like it. Okay, and then you can garnish it with some coriander or some green onions, and it's absolutely delicious. You can serve it with a naan, with some flatbread, in between a burger bun, or just with some chutneys. Bon appetit!